Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. 3rd down coming up.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Davis to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Here's a give left side to Harris. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Browns. That his first touchdown this year.
The kick is good. Next to score, Browns 14, Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. Third and 9. He'll look to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's a big one for the Chargers. An even 40 yards. Here's first and 10. Here's Dobbins. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. Second and 8.
They'll look to throw. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now it's Dobbins. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Back to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position. As the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. That is caught at the 3. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Harris. He slams it in there, and he is in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 21, Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. This one complete to Palmer. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Davis going in motion. They'll give it to Dobbins. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Gesicki, the man in motion. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Taken in by Gesicki.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. K.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Christian Kirk, touchdown Browns. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Browns are able to extend the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Davis now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. His pass complete to Darius Davis. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll take it on in. Darius Davis. Touchdown, LA.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now, faking the give. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. To the air now on 1st and 10.
So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on fourth down, and they end up with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Big play coming up, third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He got his man complete. That's Judy. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They run it over center with Harris. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Right back to him on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the charge here is first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
The gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
This is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle's made at the 26-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Browns.
Another run here with Harris. Woo! Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll give it to Harris again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And the Browns first down.
On the give, it's Harris. Room to run inside the 40. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line.
A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
On first down, right back to Harris. Not much happening there, just a short game. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A run with Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Browns. They finish off the first month of the season